Thanks, everybody, and welcome to the new peeps. Glad you're here. So we'll go ahead and get started on the meditation this evening. Julia has brought forward for the month of August patience and impatience. Tonight we'll do our meditation on patience. So go ahead and get into whatever meditative position works best for you this evening. Maybe that's lying down or sitting upright. Maybe it's doing dishes, laundry, needlepoint. Does not matter. We're just glad that you're here. I'm going to go ahead and just take a couple minutes and get into some breathing. I like to take 3 very slow, deep inhalations, filling both the abdomen and the chest. And I'm going to hold for a slow count of 8. And I'm going to slowly exhale for a slow count of 8. I'm going to do that 3 times. You're welcome to join along or whatever breathing exercise works for you. And then we're going to go ahead and get started. This evening, as you continue to breathe, on the inhalation, be grateful for the oxygen as it enters in through the nostrils, into the lungs, supplying us with the breath of life, with energy. And as you exhale, begin to let go of the day. Take a moment, be mindful of any tension that may reside up between your ears, in the forehead, down through the cheeks. Relax the jaw, down through the neck. Just breathe. Bring to mind any tension that might be in the chest, in the shoulders, behind the shoulder blades. Just let that tension gently flow down your arms, past the elbows, past the wrists, and just let it drain out of the palms of your hands. And just breathe. Be mindful of any tension that may be in the chest, in the abdomen, down through your lower back, down through the hips, down your legs. Let it fall past the knees. And let any tension just drain out of the bottom of your feet. Allow Mother Earth to take it. She's glad to do so. And just breathe. And just take a minute and imagine yourself in your favorite space. Maybe on a beach overlooking the ocean, perhaps in the mountains, the edge of a grassy field. maybe a place you used to play as a child. But just see it in front of you, wherever that may be, and just breathe. And for just a moment, see what's in front of you, smell what's around you, any sounds that may touch your ears. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Just breathe. And wherever you're at, imagine a chalkboard standing on a little tripod in front of you. Clean black slate and a long white piece of chalk at the bottom. And imagine picking up the chalk. Feel the powder between your fingers. Take a moment and just feel the weight of the chalk. And just breathe. As you look upon the chalkboard, take your piece of chalk, and at the very top, write the word pause. P-A-U-S-E, as to take a moment. Feel the chalk as it presses against the chalkboard. See the letters as they emerge. And see the word pause. Oftentimes, impatience can merely be halted by taking a moment and pausing. So just recognize the word at the top of your chalkboard. See the word spelled out. Take a moment and just say to yourself, I pause and I breathe. And directly under the word pause, write the word attitude. Hear the chalk as it writes on the chalkboard. Feel the pressure. See the letters as they emerge. Just gently write the word attitude underneath the word pause. Oftentimes, patience is nothing more than taking a different attitude. Being mindful of the moment. Changing your perspective. Trying to see the positive in it. And just step back and see the two words, pause, and below that attitude, and breathe. Now take the chalk and below the word attitude, write the word time. See the letters as they emerge, the T and the I, the M and the E. Patience and time are intertwined. Often things just work themselves out if we allow time to do the work for us. Given the emptiness and openness of time, Patience can emerge all on its own. And just breathe. See the words on the chalkboard, the pause, the attitude, and the time stacked one on top of the other. And below the word time, take your chalk and spell out the word impermanence. Impermanence is the word that indicates that nothing ever stays the same. We live in an ever-changing world. No matter what we do, whether it be the glaciers, rocks, the earth itself, given time, always changes. And as we hold impermanence, and it's okay if we don't spell it right, if we give impermanence the time, the attitude, the window of opportunity to emerge, everything changes. We're never stuck. And just breathe. Below the word impermanence, write the word energy. See the letters as they emerge. The E and the N, the E and the R, the G and the Y. So often energy can be blocked. It's not allowed to flow freely. But given time and attitude, energy will work itself out. Like everything else, energy cannot be destroyed. It merely changes form. It too is impermanent. It too is time. It's affected by your attitude. And if you pause, the energy will flow on its own. And just breathe. Below the word energy, take your chalk and write the word non-resistant. Non-resistant is accepting things as they are for just the moment. Given the right energy, given the nature of impermanence, given time, our attitude, we don't have to force our way through anything. We don't have to resist. We just let things be as they are. And just breathe. Below the word of non-resistance, write the word composure. See the letters as they emerge, the C and the O, the M and the P, the O and the S, the U-R-E. Composure is all of these things listed above, working together, taking the time to pause, adjusting our attitude by realizing the impermanence of the world, letting the energy just flow, and by non-resistance, we're able to gather our composure and just breathe. And one last word we'll write at the bottom. Write the word equanimity. See the letters as they emerge. The E, the Q, the U, the A, the N, the I, the M, the I, the T, and the Y. With all the words above, we're able to find balance. With equanimity, we're able to pause, adjust our attitude, find the time, recognize the impermanence of all things as everything changes. We see energy and how it can flow. We feel the energy as we let it flow. Through equanimity, we're non-resistant. We're able to hold our composure. And most important, we breathe. And gently take a step or two back away from your chalkboard. See these words as they're stacked upon one another. The pause at the top, followed by attitude, and then the time. See the word impermanence, and below that energy, below that non-resistance, then composure, and finally equanimity. If you gaze to the left of all of these words and just read the first letter of each word downwards, we've spelt the word patience, the P in the pause, the A in attitude, the T for time, the I for impermanence, the E for energy, the N for non-resistance, C for composure, and E for equanimity. Eight words, 8 letters, all come together for patience. And just breathe. And take your eyes off the chalkboard and once again gaze out at the scene that you've created, wherever you may be. Feeling relaxed and warm and safe. Just breathe. And gently take a big, deep, cleansing breath. Gently and slowly bring yourself back to the room. We'll gently come together. Let's go ahead and get in position for a dedication of merit. Tonight we brought forward patience, wrote it out, and picked a letter from the word itself and attached words to it. Just some helpful words to kind of help us as we go through our days and our weeks, and we have to deal with others, and most important, how we have to deal with ourselves. So tonight we brought forward pause, our attitude, time, impermanence, energy, non resistance, composure, and equanimity. May those just be some more tools to put in your tool belt. Have a wonderful evening and a wonderful week. Namaste.